Hi all, this is my review of a Fisher Paykel WM1480P 8kg 1400 spin washing machine. I bought it from AO.com and it was all delivered very well as usual, no problems. As you will see, it's a very stylish machine. It feels slightly vintage in its look, but in a really nice way. It's got this really nice door and a good decent sized drum with good paddles for good washing. It's got a very easy to use fascia. And another thing I just want to say about this machine, it's a hot and cold fill machine, but it can be converted to cold fill very easily. It's supplied with a cap that allows you to seal off the hot, and the machine will automatically sense if you don't have hot water. So you've got that option of hot and cold fill if you'd like a machine to run from your hot water system and save electricity. It's got a very good fascia. You've got the power button, which is a proper power button. You've got a key lock there if you've got children that tend to play with the machine. It's got a full range of programs, which I'll go through quickly. The program I really want to talk about is Every Day. Every Day takes an hour and it's very customable. So for example, you can increase the temperature even up to 90. So it's got the full range of temperatures. It's got the full range of spins. It does a decent length 1400 spin at the end of it. You can change the soil level on this machine, so you can add or minus 10 minutes. This, by the way, works on many other programs. You've got Rinse Plus, which you can add to the Everyday program, and a pre-wash, or both. So you've got lots of flexibility. So if you're someone that likes a not too long program but you want decent rinsing, you can do that. You've got wrinkle free, you've got eco, and you've got wrinkle free, and wrinkle free adds a tumble phase at the end of the wash. Another thing I want to talk about is this add garment. Okay. Sorry if you can't see that. Add garment, basically what it does is many machines, they will fill up and within the first few minutes you can add the odd sock you've forgotten. With this machine, what it does is if the water goes higher than the door, if you press add garment, it will drain off enough water for you to be able to open the door a bit later in the wash, and it will allow you to add garments up to 60 degrees as well. So there's quite a lot of flexibility there. Once it gets to rinsing, there's no point anyway. But if you've forgotten that sock, say 10 minutes into the wash, you'll probably be able to re-add it. Another couple of great programs, you've got Quick 30. One thing about this machine is, and it's the same on Super Quick 15, is that you can, this machine tends to do quite good rinsing. So this machine will add 2 rinses to the Quick 30, and even it does these very quick distribution rinses on Quick 15. Now many machines will only ever rinse once on a quick wash. This machine will cram in 2 rinses, so your clothes do come out reasonably rinsed. You can also increase the spin to 1400. You can increase the soil level to normal at least. You can't add an extra rinse, but you can increase the temperature. So you've got quite a flexible wash with this machine. You can do lots of different things with it. You've got rinse. You've got spin only, drum clean for keeping the drum nice and clean, particularly if you use things like pods, they can leave residue. Hand wash, which is really your wall wash, and again you can amend programming on that. Got allergy, which has lots of extra rinsing. Bulky for things like quilts. Delicates. The delicate wash, you can increase it, make it a bit hotter. So ideal really for things like tablecloths that are perhaps got fine edges and you don't want to overspin them, overwash them, but they need maybe a nice long soak. They need a bit longer because of what tablecloths are used for. You've got a synthetic wash, which has a reduced shorter spin. And another program I really like is this heavy. And heavy washes hotter for longer. It has a more vigorous wash action, and it's great for heavily soiled items. So for example, you can amend all this, and you can add an extra rinse pre-wash. Wrinkle free, adds that tumble at the end. So you've got lots of flexibility. That's a really good program, that one. Of course, you've got your standard cottons. In fact, that's longer, but it's more economical than the heavy program. And as you say, the everyday, which is the one that I'd really, for most of your washing, you could probably get away with the everyday program. So anyway, this was my quick review of the Fisher Paykel. I will just say it's an extremely quiet machine. It's an extremely stable machine. So it will be great in maybe a flat where perhaps you're not on a concrete floor. It would be quite a good machine for that. I've looked inside and it's pretty solid inside as well. It's got very good suspension springs, that sort of thing. You get a spanner with this machine. You get you get a good booklet. It really is, and it's so easy to use as well. And finally, the powder drawer is really long and really easy to fill. Some can be very short. So this is my overview of the Fisher Paykel. It's not the cheapest machine on the market, but I really think they're great. So I can highly recommend this machine.